Hello, good morning. Hi. So many of you here already. Hey, are we crafting Audrey too? Yeah. Goodness, I look so pink on TikTok. I gotta pull up another window. Hang on. I am so tired. I don't know how you all are coherent. I wish I was as awake as all of you are. Okay, I gotta put my windows back. There we go. Oh, I need chapstick before we get started. Good morning. Hi. Hello, hello. Hi, big one. Bones, Rim. Hello. One-eyed Joshua. This is non-copyright 2 a.m. cute background music is what it's called. I'm still kind of in my pajamas because we're going to be painting my Audrey 2 sort of statue here. I made him so that way when I'm Poison Ivy, I would have kind of like a fun wristlet / like finger ring. Not like puppet, but statue. And it just kind of like got out of control. Like I just kept making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And now it's this like really cool big Audrey 2. So I did like a base coat. I did a couple base coats. And it's so hard to get him to dry in a way that it doesn't like you can see there's some indentation here on the side. But then no one's really going to look at the side. We're going to put glitter and stuff all over him so it won't even really notice. What amusement park did you go to yesterday, Joshua? Hi, Coach. Hello. Just took a 3-hour nap. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I took a nap yesterday. I needed it. I'm so tired. I'm just at the point where my body's trying to recover from working out so much, and I'm just like exhausted. So tired. So I feel you. I use tape. Tape is what makes the costume stick to me. Bit tired today. Awesome. Hi, Camus. So, since I've got my base layer already done on Audrey, we are going to pick up these colors, if it will let me. We're going to do our final coat of these, like, really cool shiny colors. I don't know if you can really tell, but they're, like, shimmery. And I feel like that's going to look really cool as the top coat on him. The other thing I'm going to do is I have some ivy that I'm going to like twine around the base here. So like no one will really see, like they won't really notice like the wristlet piece. But, and then I had to order some more foam clay because I actually ran out. And I'm having a person go pick up some more because he needs teeth is the next thing. So I'll have to like mold some teeth hopefully once it gets here, and then we'll put it in the mouth with hot glue. And then he might be done. I might need to go pick up some leaves for like right here, but it's gonna be really cool. Hi, thank you, Womp Womp. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I kind of like my Audrey 2 / it's kind of like a piranha plant look. I'm obsessed. I think it's so cute. But yeah, we're gonna make him super glittery. So we're gonna paint right now. I think I'm going to start with his head, and then we'll probably put him down for a little bit, and then we'll switch to, oops, and then we'll probably switch to, why is this doing this? Take a little break. Well, we'll just sit here and chit-chat, and I'll eat my breakfast. I'm very hungry, so I'm going to have a bite. Go work with some Mario cosplays. Oh, yeah, that would be kind of cute. Part of your Poison Ivy. Yeah, so it's supposed to be just like an accent. Also, if you're not pledged on the Delulu Canoe Patreon, the Traumedy behind the scenes is going up today at 1. It's 2-egg split. Can't wait for the extra episode. I know, right? I actually have a massage appointment today at 2. So, or is it 2 or 1? Yeah, so I have to be offline by noon. But I'm probably going to come back and stream again later. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a flapjack stream. I really should. And then, just because I'm going to be gone again for a while, and it would be nice to, like, pop in and be live and say hello. Ooh, these are really pretty. These are really pretty. Look at how shiny. That doesn't even show you how pretty they are. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Happy Sunday. I'm having hard-boiled eggs for right now because it's the fastest way I can get protein in my body. I don't love hard-boiled eggs, to be honest. Well, I'm probably still gonna play Pikmin when I'm done painting, because like once I'm done painting him, he has to dry before we can like assess if he needs a second or third coat. So I'll play Pikmin today, if the stream will allow it, because sometimes switching from this to, you know, Pikmin, it gets a little wild. So I like to give him a little ombre effect, so I'm gonna try to keep the lightest color up and around here. And then I want to do the darkest color at the base down here. So we're going to start with this part, with the darker color. And then we'll do a mix of the two. Ooh, I like it. I also should look up a picture of Audry too again and try to assess what little leaves he has, because I know he has some around his little face, and they like kind of sprawl out. Do you remember when he's like a baby? It's kind of what I'm going for, like little baby Audry too. I have discovered that foam clay is my favorite medium to work with. It's just so fun. It's very difficult though. Like I wish it didn't foam around so much, because it's really hard to get it to stay still, which is why you can see my guy's got a bunch of dents in him, but I don't really care. Loyal flan. Yeah, I might do the double dip where I do only flapjacks straight into loyal flan. Might prepare some rewards or something. We'll see how I feel. If I'm feeling exhausted, I might not, because I do feel very tired right now. I'm not going to lie. And I think it's just my body is very confused. One, because I'm now 5 days or 6 days from having carbs. So I think my body is just like, I don't know what to do with this information. Foam clay and hot glue gun, yeah! I do like foam clay. Yes, be sure to like the stream, everybody. That'd be super awesome. And for those of you that are on TikTok, I am streaming on YouTube. Come join me. It'd be super great to see you there. That way you can see my cool plant backdrop behind me. Getting some rest before. Yeah, I definitely need some sleep. I did sleep pretty good last night. And I've been trying to take like midday naps if I have the time, but I've been so busy this week trying to help out my editors. If you guys don't know, for new people or anybody who doesn't really know how I work, but I actually have 4 editors currently. One is seasonal for right now, and then the other 3 are part-time. One of them is Chompy. She's the one who does Delulu Canoe. A couple of you have met Nate at LACC. He edits the Cosmo show. He's basically the main producer for that show. Can you guys see that? How cool that looks? That looks really cool. That's a great color. Yeah, so yesterday I wound up editing for a couple hours. just to help out, because like we're doing great on the 3 uploads a week, but it's still, you know, like as I keep adding more things, and as I totally forgot in my lineup that New York Comic Con and LACC will get a vlog, but I don't know like how do I put this? Like, do you guys like when the vlog comes out right away after the event? Or could I slate them for November? Like, it's such a confusing thing, because like I would love for them to come out instantly. Like the next week is usually the plan, in my opinion. Like that's what I like to do. But the problem with that is that it's Halloween, and I don't feel like the videos really hit the Halloween hype that I'm building on my channel. So it's a little, you know, it's a little confusing. Oh, that blend, that's gonna look great. November makes it fun looking back. Plus, I feel like LACC this year, I didn't get that much good footage as I normally do. Like, I've been really struggling with YouTube vlogging lately, and I don't know why, because the content has gotten really good lately, and I feel really proud with the content. It's just, in the moment, it's so hard to, like, film. Sounds so stupid. Like, normally I'm much better about it, but... Thank you, Camus. I was just trying to keep my hair out of my face. That's why I wore my little strawberry scarf today. I think I wore it one time when I was crafting, too. Sounds like something I would associate. Like, I'm very, like, job associated with, like, what I wear. Like, I have a certain outfit that I wear when I go out to meetings and stuff. I want a little bit more dark green in this color. So I'm mixing the 2 greens together to kind of have a nice ombre effect is what I'm going for. But that yellow is so yellow. It is just screaming through that dark green. Ooh, which I kind of like. I'm pretty busy at the con. I know, it's really hard to booth and make YouTube content, but that's not really an excuse, because I've done it in years past. So, Avalanche, thank you for subscribing. I mean, it's hard to get enough footage. Not even necessarily. It's like, for some reason, it's hard for me to remember that when something awesome is happening in front of me, to pull out my phone and to film it, you know? Like, I've just kind of become this person where everything is content, and lately I've just been finding myself really enjoying the moment instead of, like, forcing myself to film everything. And it's great for me, because I definitely feel a little bit more of a sense of community when I'm witnessing things in real time with people, you know, but it also makes the YouTube content not as good. So it's a very confusing dynamic, because I'm happy that I'm enjoying the moment, but I'm also later on a little bummed that I didn't get something for us all to enjoy the moment, you know? Like when we watch the vlog later. Like when I first met up with the mods, it felt very weird to me that like I pulled out my iPhone and was like filming the first time they came around the corner, you know? And it makes for great YouTube content and it looks great in the video, but when I like look back at that moment, I'm like, oh, that was a choice. That was a choice that I made, was like, I'm gonna put this in the YouTube video. But then I hung out with them most of the time without my phone out. So, you know, it's just making little choices like that sometimes are a little, I don't know, I'm not filming anything like crazy like most people are these days, but I don't know. It's very interesting that like I do make those choices without really thinking sometimes. And it all turns out. But it's just something to be mindful of. I have a few videos of just walking around seeing different cosplay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that would have been great to send to Nate. But that's okay. It's your POV, you know, not mine. But he's almost done with it. He has the final cut today that I actually have to watch while I'm on break. Do you choose which cons you go to? I actually do choose. So my assistant, Chrissy, and I sit down. Well, we try to sit down at the end of each year, which that never happens. And then we come up with like a game plan of cons we'd like to attend. This year's going to be a little different because I have a short film that's almost done. I have to watch the edit today as well and give notes. But we're going to add that to the mix too of like places that we want the film to be played in. Oh, look at that shine. It looks so good. We got to fix the blending on the bottom, but I can get there. Hey, Galaxy. I almost need to turn on my overhead lights. I'm having a hard time seeing exactly what I'm doing, but it looks good. And I will have to go check my laptop in a second because, whoopsies, I ordered a TaskRabbit to go somewhere for me because I won't have time today. So I'll have to look and see if they've had any issues. Long few months. Released 2 movie reactions. Excellent. Congratulations on bumping up your content. I actually have so much November content that I might even keep doing 3 uploads a week up until November and maybe through December, depending on if I can come up with some other December pieces of content, which is insane and was not what I was expecting, but because I had so much content that doesn't really fit the October hype that I'm building up to, that I keep just being like, oh, I'll just put this in November. I'll just put this in November. I'll just put this one in November. And all of a sudden I looked and I'm like, that's 3 uploads a week still into November. I am using, this is called color shifting paint. It's a metallic acrylic paint. I had to Google what paint to use on foam clay. Okay, I didn't mess them up. I'm gonna flip them back upside down for a little bit here. Because I gotta fix the bottom. It's just a little too bright. But yeah, I've been, I just wanted to give myself like a fun little crafty task before I go to New York. And I knew I would have a little bit of time. Like, I still haven't technically packed yet, but I was like, I think I could build myself a cool little wristband statue. Like Little Shop of Horrors, yes. Yeah, I'm making myself like a little mini Audrey too. Oh, that color is still too yellow. Like, I want one part of his head to be like very yellow, like a shine on it. Are you starting to see view growth? Honestly, not at all. I haven't seen any change in viewership, or so. If anything, I've actually lost subscribers. I lost 427 subscribers in the last 30 days, which is really sad. I was advised to stop posting shorts for a little bit, and I did, and I feel like that it really hurt my monetization on a lot of things. But I finally hit the time, because like the person that did the audit picked a very specific, stop doing shorts for this amount of time. And so I finally hit that window again, but now I'm kind of out of the swing of posting shorts, so I gotta like rebuild the habit of like every day go post a short that connects to a YouTube video. But I'll get there. I'm also gonna start having my editors make compilations, like of I'm gonna have a Package Prankers compilation edited, so that way like people that want to follow the Package Pranker lore can go all the way back to the beginning and just watch it in one straight YouTube video. So we might technically be activating Package Prankers Season 2, but I do have to do some recasting. It might be really fun. Okay, completely thankfully, our views are starting to go up again. September was awful. Oh, I'm sorry September was bad. I've haven't had like a growth spurt in a very long time on YouTube. I haven't gained subscribers. I've only been bleeding them. Probably for about 3 years now. Ever since I stopped like doing the tiny like bikini hauls and stuff. That's why it's very important to come up with your niche before you start doing YouTube. Because it definitely bites. So, curious who I have in mind for package prankers. Well, I have a couple people in mind. Because we basically need to replace Favex. So, which I should reach out to Cody one more time before I move on. Because you never know. Oh, you look so good. I love this blending. Yeah, this blending is great. So it has like a nice yellowy under, like right in here is where it turns really yellow, and then it goes back to that like dark green color. Oh, it looks so good. Content is my favorite. Wait, what? Honestly, I think your skit oh, my skit content. Thank you. Billy, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I used to really do a lot of skit content, and then my best friend kind of decided she didn't want to do it anymore. And I like, you can ask the fans, like, I've been kind of at a standstill with skit content since that moment. Because like, I just didn't know what to do. I built this whole skit franchise, basically based off of how Fast Food House does their stuff. And then like my best friend like doesn't want to do it anymore. And I totally support her decision. Like, that was the hardest part, I think, for me mentally, is that I was 100% behind her not wanting to do it anymore. Because it didn't align with what she wanted to do anymore on social media. And I 100% agree with her, and I think that's why I stopped for a while, is because I was like, what do I do with this? Like, I'm supporting my best friend's decision. I understand why she's, you know, taking a step back, but where do I go with this series that I wrote from here? So it just did a hard stop. And my goal last year was to reignite it again. Like, you can look in my drafts on TikTok. I have all of the like videos keyed up again, and I was gonna make a new season 2 opening, and then I don't know. I stopped thinking about it, and I stopped wanting to do it because I felt bad, and like, you know, no one wants to like recast their friends, you know, and especially because she had such a good reason to not want to do it anymore. And so it's just I don't know, it kind of hurt, you know, like I think that's the biggest, I gotta try to balance this. I think that was the biggest problem, is like, you know, having to recast and restart again. And then having the feeling of like, but is it even worth restarting? Will people care again? Will anybody even like the series anymore without my best friend in it with me? You know, it brings up a lot of questions. And I'm at the point where it's just kind of like, who cares? I miss making that content. You know? I really want to get my TikTok linked, like the Dare Wears official. I want to, you know, every day have a short come out that pertains to the YouTube video. You know, like, I want to get things kind of linked again, because I've just been making so much random content for so long that if I just stuck to an actual pattern, I think things would go better. I think I'm good. Because I don't want to paint too much further down. Otherwise, I won't have anywhere to hold him while I paint. I grab you by the inside of the mouth here, buddy. All right, so now I gotta go balance him on something, because otherwise he won't dry properly. Let me see what I can find. Should I put him? Because I want him nearby so I can like look and be like, oh, you're dry. Let's keep going. I just need like a thing to keep him propped up. Okay, there we go. That works. Oh, hang on. Let me go check my laptop really fast, too, and see how my TaskRabbit is doing. A hanger. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. Woo! I have till like noon till the other foam clay will come in, so we got some time. I know, computer. Please shut your mouth. Yeah, so I stopped doing shorts for 4 weeks. Is what I was advised. Sass alert! Because it basically, the algorithm gets used to you posting. And so the person that did the audit was like, I'm going to advise you to take a shorts break and give it 4 weeks and see if the algorithm starts over. And the goal is to make content short form that leads to the YouTube videos. So ideally we re-strategize that it's like every short I put out should somehow link to a YouTube video. And we really want to get the TikTok vamped in that direction. Even if it's like just doing the little sweet little bumblebee dance and then I have it linked where it's like, here's the long form video. That way, you know, people could watch the short form and then go to the long form. Because my audience split on shorts is like pretty 50-50 male-female. But my split on long form videos is hot garbage. So we're working on it. That's kind of like my big goal. Oh, it's definitely a switch in who I want my audience to be. That's why a lot of my views are trash. And like I'm like losing views, I'm losing subscribers, but this, you know, kind of is the way that it is. Yes, I did shoot the short film around this time-ish. It was around November of last year. It's almost done. The little Spooky Bear logo used in your Halloween videos. Yeah! I had one of my other editors make that, because I was like, I think that'd be really cute. What does ombre effect mean? How do I describe ombre? I think it's more of a hair term. It's where, like, something starts with, like, a lighter shade. It's kind of more like shading, I think is the word I'm looking for. Where it starts, like, from light to, like, white to, like, gray to black. You know, that transitional effect. Ombre is the transition in between the main colors. So what it does is it adds depth and dimension to things. So that way they look 3D instead of 2D. Starting to see view growth? No. Unfortunately, Galaxy, no. No complaints for me on content. Yeah, I would like to go back to posting only once a day, or not once a day. Oh my God, once a week again, because I do feel like the 3 videos a week, it's great. It's great to get that content out there, but it's not really helping, you know? It's not making people subscribe more. If anything, I'm losing more money because I'm paying 4 editors instead of my usual 3. So, but you know, I think that like the more content I throw out there, though, the more chances of somebody else seeing it and wanting to subscribe. So it's not a loss in my eyes. Spray sealer on it after you paint. I should. It's not a bad idea in case it rains, but I don't think it's gonna rain. What if I made him like a little raincoat? We don't know how blessed we are. Look at Florida hit by Hurricane Milton. Yeah, right. You've lost 1,000. I'm sorry, Galaxy. That's too bad. Make the plant from Little Shop of Horrors too? Kind of. Yeah, it's like a mix of Piranha Plant and Audrey. Audrey too. Hello, Mr. N. Mr. N. I don't know how to say your name, but thanks. What am I painting on? It's foam clay. So foam clay is kind of like clay. It's the same thing I made my little ghost earrings out of and the little ghosties. It's got the consistency of like silly putty, where it's like a little wet, but it's very airy and light, and you can get it to dry by leaving it out for 48 hours, and then it becomes kind of like a statue. And it's nice because it's not stiff. It's not super stiff, so it's got like nice movement to it. Curious who I have mine in for package prankers. I've got a couple people that are local that I think would really enjoy it. Let me see. I was like, you think you're, yep, skit content. Let me see. Scrolling down. Sorry, I was not reading chat at all, I realized. Who? She could always have a cameo role as a supervisor. She could, if she wants to. Thanks, Blue. Glad you think it looks good. It's up to you to be in... Oh, feed me more. There is a Audrey 2 cosplay that I want to build at some point, but I don't have the knowledge for it yet, where I want to make the entire puppet head, but I want it to open and close, and I want to be Audrey inside of it. Like, I think it could be really cool. But I would have to learn how to make, like, a hinging not exoskeleton, a hinging skeleton, so that way I could learn how to open and close it. Recast without issue. Yeah, but it's still, you know, to recast somebody and give their role away still, you know, is hard. It's, you know, you don't want to hurt feelings. She got switched to new route or something. Yeah, oh, totally. Like, it's not the creative writing that's the problem. It's the friend in me that's the problem. Does that make sense? Like it's not I don't know how to write my way out of recasting. It's I just feel bad that I want to recast so I can move forward with the series. What was the strategy behind? Yep, I explained that. Bumblebee in the close of the reviews. Yeah, just something to get more people watching the main videos. Which, again, if I'm giving you 3 a week, you're consuming a lot of Dare content, so I get it. Having linked relevant content seems to be a great strategy. Yeah. Shows up in a Beetlejuice suit. Nice. Nice. And I would like to go back to making Snapchat content again. Like, it's... Especially once the con season is over, it's much easier to make Snap content. Instruction video after seeing the 2 TikToks of me and them. Wait, what? Which one? Need a Bumblebee instruction video. Oh, okay. I could post one where it's like shot from behind where I do the little... But then I would want to actually learn the proper legs. Because it's supposed to be like right over left, out, left over right, out. You know what I'm saying? And I do it wrong because I just do right over left, out, right over left. Yeah, I cheat. I'm such a cheater. And I didn't notice it till Phil from the Poxy Boggards band. He was the one that like really like frickin' went there. And I was like, you're a dancer, aren't you? And I found out that he's a tap dancer. I was like, dude, we gotta do some tap collabs. But we'll see. Definitely need that. Yeah, I'll have to do that. The 2 TikToks of me and them. It's all good. Super friend. Aw, yeah. Like, that's a good way to look at it, Camus. I appreciate it. Poison Ivy could be the plant, Frank the plant from the Harley Quinn. Could. I don't really know the Harley Quinn series very well, to be honest. Thanks, John. I'm glad you like my videos. Thanks. I work very hard on the YouTube videos, and it makes me very sad that not a lot of people watch them. So... kind of bums me out, you know? Like, I wish people enjoyed the YouTube videos as much as I enjoyed putting in the effort. Let's see. You won't build long-form traffic on the same channel with shorts. That's why you have 330,000 subs and only get sub 10,000 views long-form. Interesting. Are you, Robert, a YouTube analyst? An analytics analyst? I have noticed that a lot of people on TikTok start a separate YouTube channel and just do shorts. which I could easily do and just have repurpose do it for me, which that has been the biggest hack. I gotta actually go and reactivate my repurpose account because I unpaid for it, so that way, because I wasn't really like uploading stuff. But it is very helpful having like posting a TikTok and then it'll auto post it on YouTube Shorts for me. I have a 200K sub channel, average 100,000 views per vid. We keep our short off the channel for that reason. Interesting. That is an interesting tactic. I actually paid somebody who works with a lot of the big YouTubers to do a background deep dive on my channel. It's very expensive, but it's really, really helpful. And unfortunately, a lot of the problem with my channel is it's built off thirst trap content. And when you try to pivot your channel where it's still like, I still review swimwear and like still review clothes, but it's coming from a more educational standpoint, it really is taking a long time to rewire the channel, which is okay. I know that like 3 years ago when I decided to make the switch, and I think the biggest problem is that I didn't do the switch hard enough. Like I should have started putting out like 2 videos a week when I wanted to make that transition, but it's all good. Things are great. And one of the things the analyst told me was to only put out shorts that hyperlink to long form videos, which I think is actually a great strategy. I think it's a great strategy to get people to watch a short clip where it's like, here's a piece of outfit that I am going to review in this long form video. Like Hope Scope does it really well. Mia Maples does it really well. So it's not impossible to do. It's just, you know, you just have to like keep doing it, keep sticking to that. Because you have so many successful shorts, they flood your subs with people who won't click on long form. That's what makes the algorithm assume your long form isn't good. That totally checks out. That would make sense. But I don't know that that's necessarily 100% true. I think that just depends on the audience you gain. And I'm not mad about having a really good gender split on short form content. So, but yeah, I understand the click for long form, link message, but they don't work. You can watch the click-through rate. Interesting. I'll have to look that up because I feel like my biggest problem is I haven't tested that theory properly, that it doesn't work, because I have a bunch of TikTok random content that I would never post anywhere else because it's either cringe or silly. And what's the point of the story? I haven't made enough shorts that really actually, in my opinion, link to the video. So I would have to actually test that on my end in a fair actual test, if that makes sense. Because like I just post stuff on TikTok that's just like, oh, this will get views, and then it'll like flip-flop and it will post it on YouTube Shorts. But in my opinion, that piece of content doesn't link to a YouTube video, so I won't link it. So if I consistently do that every single day, we'll see. I hear you. You're right. Your channel personality will be different from ours. Yeah, you know. Everybody's channel is a little different. Love your new song, Cassette is a Woman. Thank you, Bubbles. I know. I got to, like, promote that again today. I really love that song. It's one of my favorites on the album. We're getting close to my ultimate favorite album song. And I can't wait. So excited for that song to come out. We got like a nice December song coming out soon. But I'm stoked for the song after that. So yeah, very, very exciting. All right, girl, are you almost dry? She's almost dry. So then that way we can yeah, we got our little December song coming out next, and then we got my favorite song coming out. But Consent is, like, probably my number 3. That's, like, my, yeah. It's a good song. I know Consent is a Woman is just out, but I can't wait for the next. Yeah, we got 6 more weeks till the next one. We're kind of on, like, a rolling schedule where it's, like, every 6 to 7 to 8 weeks, depending on if we're ready, a new song drops, which is so awesome. How many songs are on the album altogether? Currently, there's 9 original songs. There's 1 cover that I did just because it's kind of nice to throw a cover in there. But I already have my theming and my idea for the next album, and I can't wait because it's not going to be a multi-genre. We're going to try to like pick one genre and like stick with it, because like somewhere in between is pop. It's like very millennial core pop. And then you've got Consent as a Woman is very like rock pop, and rock pop anthem, not Americano, but and then the next song that's coming out is gonna seem very like chill, lyrical vibed. And then the next song that's gonna come out is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's its own genre. It's very like Lana Del Rey or like Portishouse, which I'm so excited to hear that. So yeah, the next album I really want to like niche down on the genres, so that way we can have like a collective thing, and I can't wait, because like I think the next one's going to be even more fun for me to like play in, whereas this one I was very much so guided. Like a lot of the writing was inspired by things that I had written. Like I wrote something like a piece for my acting class, and I performed it, and it was the one time not the one time, but like one of the many performances that really stood out to me, because it was one of the last things I did in my acting class, and people were like really shocked that I had written it, because it was so well written, and they actually want me to develop this story, because I came up with this character and this thing, and people loved it. They thought it was so cool, which I probably won't ever do. Like it's not, in my opinion, it's not something I could actually shoot as like a short film. It's a little too outside of the, it's a little outside of my capability of shooting things. But that piece, Carly had me perform it for her. So my lyricist, not Carlotta Champagne, this is my lyricist. And she was so inspired by that piece that I wrote. She took it and wrote a song to it. So it's like, that's kind of how our minds work together, is that she's good at the formula of the songs, and I am not. I am not good at writing in the formula of music at all. But maybe you can reveal your last song at LAC next year. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, I want to sing again next year, but I have to wait till I'm like asked, because they could review the footage, or ultimately they could pull out and be like, yeah, this wasn't like quite what we were looking for, so I gotta wait to see if I get asked. I know I'm excited for the next ones. Listen to all her songs. Thanks. You can review your last song. Please chill out. Thanks, Bloop. Waiting for the album. Yeah, so the whole album will collectively drop soon. Are you thinking of printing some CDs for next year at the booth? I think so. I don't really know what the cost of that looks like, but it would be really cool. It is something I'm interested in. Yeah. Dare single-handedly confusing my Spotify. I know. It's confused mine, too. Like, my Spotify has no idea where to put me, because, like, not a lot of people make variety albums. Like, it kind of, like, their whole discography is like variety, because you start somewhere and you end somewhere, right? But no, I just decided to do it all in one album because I thought it'd be really fun. And the order is very crucial too. Like there's kind of a there's a very unique way that the songs are being put out, which will make sense once the whole album is released, because then you'll be able to go, oh, like it'll make a lot more sense when that happens. So, yeah, cool stuff. You can always burn them yourself. Oh. You have no idea how to do that. So awesome that you have so many music ideas. Oh my gosh, the second album's gonna be great. Like I'm almost more excited for like the second album to start, like for us to start working on, which we actually should start working on it very soon, because at some point we're gonna run out of songs to drop. So. And I feel like the next album, depending on cost, I'll be able to put more money into the music videos. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like, I am a little behind on music videos and stuff for this album, but yeah. I got some work to do. I'm just also trying not to overspend on music videos because I've spent so much on retail therapy. Like, it would be nice to not spend that much again for a little while. Okay, so she is dry. I'm gonna double check the base though. How are we looking there? Oh, that part is not dry, but we're gonna go in anyways. Almost out of that dark color. Exercising your creative muscles. Yeah. I can't complain. I really enjoy making music. I wish I made a little bit more back on it, but that's something that just takes a lot of time. And I don't expect that to change anytime soon. But I appreciate everybody who listens to it and actually enjoys it. Gosh, I was watching back the performance. It was very interesting. I was like, oh no, like there's a lot of there's a couple hiccups in the performance, and I was like, oh man, oh geez, like that sucks, but that's okay. Let's just say it wasn't the perfect performance that I never get anyways. I never really have a perfect performance unless I'm like not nervous at all. But this year I was extremely nervous, and I think that's the big mistake, is I put too much pressure on myself to be perfect and to have everything go right. And I think I'm going to invest in some in-ear monitors. I think that would really help. Lots of screams too. Oh, the screams were awesome. It hit every time I was like yelling instead of singing. I think that was the biggest shock, is that like it didn't feel like I was yelling up on the stage. But when I watch it back, there was a lot of points where I wasn't singing, it was me yelling. And I'm like, like, this is why we need to, like, I need to practice trusting myself more and don't yell sing so much. Because I couldn't hear myself via the monitors. So when you're on stage performing, it's really, really hard to hear yourself if there's not a monitor facing you or if you don't have an in-ear. And I didn't think their system would be capable of an in-ear, but they apparently do have that as a possibility. The stage manager told me afterwards. So what I need to do is get one of those so that way I can hear myself and I'm not yelling the whole time. So there's a couple times where it's like, happy day in hell, instead of like just singing it. Like, it's gonna be a happy day in hell. Like, dynamics are so important. And like, if you're pushing and yelling, you can't get the vibrato or the sound. It kind of comes out flat, you know? And you don't want to be flat or sharp. Like, those are two things you definitely don't want to be. Ah, you look so good. You turned out so good. I might do a matte color over, because right now I've got the shiny everywhere. I don't know, maybe I don't need a matte. It might look better like this, because I'll have all the vines over it anyways. Totally different view than on TikTok. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I like to, show off my space on my TikTok camera. Camera. Ugh. Can't wait for the album. Aw, thanks. Not you, the crowd. No, I was so happy that Bloop was screaming over. Honestly, Bloop, you really saved me a couple times, because there's a couple times in the recording I'm like, oh gosh, I sound terrible here. It was great. I appreciate the enthusiasm. And that's just, don't be too hard. The crowd enjoyed it. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I get very nervous before I perform, and that's something I need to actually work on a bit more. It's just like not really caring so much about what other people think, but I was so nervous for this time. Last year, I felt like I didn't have enough time to be nervous. Like, we were so busy at our booth, and I knew I was going to get screwed by my music since my music switched out, and I just knew, that, like, well, gonna have to make it up. Here we go. So then it alleviated the pressure of being perfect, where this year I put a lot of pressure on myself. I was like, I'm filming this for a music lyric video. I'm going to do this for this, this, and this. Like, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. When if I just focused on, like, hey, who cares? Just have fun. I think I would have been a lot less nervous. But that's hard. That's hard for me. I get nervous about a lot of, like, silly things. We've talked about that before. I have very interesting nervousness spouts. So this year the crowd was more into it even... Oh, you think so? I felt like last year the crowd was more into it. But that's good. I mean, from my perspective, I couldn't hear anybody cheering or doing anything. I was like, oh. I do love my little monologue in between the two songs, though. I feel like that really came out really nice. I was like, oh, I did a good job, like, pre-writing that and running around a little bit on stage more than I wanted to. But I was just so hyped. I was like, ooh, interesting storytelling. I haven't gotten to do this in a long time. And maybe that's what I need to start with to eliminate the nerves. Because I remember last year, I walked up and I was like, I'm the fairy godmother. And I sort of built this character. So I felt a little bit like, well, if they hate the performance, they just hate fairy godmother. So maybe that's the hack, is like, I need to talk a little bit before I sing. Just to like get acquainted with the sound. Get acquainted with like, what character am I bringing up on stage? Because I just started straight in with Charlie, which is fine. I love the monologue. Me too. I thought the monologue was fun. Yeah, and having Dizza up there really helped too. It was nice to have some help. I do wish I had backup singers for consent though, because I could tell I was struggling to breathe. I was like, consent is a woman! Ah! Like I was dying. I was dying so hard, but it's okay. I did the best that I could do. I'm very excited for growth and just for like, there was a couple that ran after me at my booth and were like, we really like the message of your song. And to me, that's what really matters. It's not about being the best singer in the world. It's about making music that makes people think, you know? And I like that. Look at how shiny. He looks so good and shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Oh, I love it. I love you so much, little planty baby. Please don't eat me. This part needs a little shiny. Didn't notice you dying. Oh, interesting. There's parts where I could see myself like note dodging, and I was like, that TikTok that I made is biting me in the ass right now. But that's okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate your memories of that moment. You didn't notice any of the flaws. That makes me feel good. Your acting powers, yeah, in my opinion, just based on being in the same place and listening to the crowd react. Aw, no, that's great. You're a great fam. Aw, thanks, gosh. Aw. Am I gonna cry? I feel like on the verge of tears for some reason. Aw. No, I'm crying! No! Hate crying online. This is why I need to do reaction videos, because, like, this is it. Yeah, just let it out. It's just so cool. No crying! Aww. It's just nice to have, like, community, you know? Like, that's, like, all I've ever wanted on my channels was to, like, have community. And it's so hard to find people that care and to you know, make content, because, like, content making is, like, kind of narcissistic, you know? Like, you make content that you think people would enjoy, or, like, oh, I think I'm entertaining enough. And it's so, like, you could ask, like, Boko Coco. Like, I've been making content for so long, and, like, no one really cared, you know? I mean, that's not true. People cared, but, like, it was just, like, a different energy. And it's so cool to have people that just, like, care and want to lift you up, you know? Like, it's hard to find people like that. And that's, like, all I've ever wanted when it comes to content creating. It's just people that, like, care about your mental health, care about you, enjoy what you make. Yeah. I will stop with the fans and new fans that join it. Thanks. All right, I gotta let my Audry dry. It's a little bit lighter than I would have wanted, to be honest. So I think I gotta go back in and reshade a little bit. I'll pour some more dark green. Look at these tears! I'm not emotional. Meh. Maybe hope you go to London at some point. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool. That's on my bucket list, is to go meet Mocha Coco at some point. Because I think he's been, like, my longest supporting fan that, like, really enjoys all of the little things that I do. Not that there's anything wrong with it, and there's no shame to anybody who watches my stuff, but only watches for the visual appeal. Like, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, it just, it's really cool when fans, like, get behind you and your mental health and the dumb things you enjoy and the crafting and the, you know, like, it's that sense of human, you know? You like and you appreciate that human. And that's a cool thing. That's hard to find. So, happy you're not rocketing down the road in your McLaren. That's interesting. I don't feel like I've ever given off vibes that I would be that person, but I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh. Like, isn't that what content creation is all about? Is, like, finding people that are like you, that like what you do, and you inspire them. You know? Isn't that the point? Maybe it's not, but for me it is. That's the point of making what I make, is that, like, I even remember my old outro used to be, like, I hope you have a magical day and I hope magical things happen to you. And then I kind of got rid of it because it felt a little too Disney. But I used to always talk about at the very end of the video that, like, I wanted to make this channel for people that felt like they had no one that supported them. Because I went, like, my whole high school and college career with parents that didn't talk to me on both sides. And I felt like I had nobody who supported me. And I just had to, like, keep doing things and keep figuring out stuff on my own. Which, you know, that was a phase in my life. And I always wanted to build a community that, like, of content creators or just people that just are really inspired to, you know, to see and do things and go to a con across the country and, like, meet your idols. Because I always say, like, meeting your idols is, like, the worst thing. And it's sad, you know? I used to love your outros. Yeah, I just kind of got rid of the outros for a little bit. Because people stop watching at the end. They, like, click away. So I you know, I'm trying to end the video as fast as I can now. Yeah, you know, like, it's cool. Like, isn't that, like, the plus side of the internet is that, like, you get to meet people that you never would have met, you know? And I feel like there's some bigger content creators. I need to remember that, that it's like, what is the point of making content? Like, sure, viewership and money is great. Like, I'll never complain about that. Like, the fact that I make money for what I do is awesome. But also on the flip side, it's like, shouldn't we be like making stuff that brings people together? You know? But I don't know. Everybody has different opinions on that stuff, because some people would rather just make content that's, like, I don't know. I am drinking water. Thank you for asking. Such a positive message. I used to think, yes, maybe things will be magical today. Well, and I'm a firm believer in, what is it, like, law of attraction, I guess is the best way to put it, is that, like, if you go with a positive mindset, even if the worst things happen to you, you can make it out of that terrible situation with a positive mindset. Thank you so much, Rimpost, for the 10 memberships. Thank you, thank you. 100% truth on meeting new people and creating a supportive community. Yeah, that's what it should be about. That's what it should be about. Thank you, Rimpost. That was very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Jimmy, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for all the members. Oh my gosh, Bloop, thank you for the 10 memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Coach, thank you for the gift of 10. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. Aw. Aw. Thank you, thank you. They're some of the best mods I've seen. Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you. For the community. Oh. Oh, and there's one I Willie. Oh, man. Thank you for the 10 memberships. And there's me. Wow. That's funny. Uh-oh. TikTok be stopping. Oh, no. I really hate this new puzzle piece game it makes you play. I'm trying my best, TikTok. I can't do this from far away. Please. I need you to hold my phone up. I have to go get my little... I might have to go get my little stand for it because now it's not staying up. Robert, thank you for the 5 memberships. Oh my goodness, you guys. Y'all getting crazy in here. Let me try to get my camera to... Hello? Sir? Sir? I need you to focus. I need to switch out this camera. Oh, there we go. Now it's... Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I could put my water behind this, but then I can't really like see the chat as well. Oh, there we go. Maybe that will help. Oh, knocking over my crystals. There we go. Thank you all so much for gifting memberships. Robert, One-Eyed, Coach, Bloop, Rimp. Appreciate you all so, so much. I feel like, I don't think I could paint him while he's like here, could I? He's just like a little too yellow now in certain spots. So I'm just gonna add a couple swipes and then we'll get to some Pikmin. All right. Hey, be sure to, how emotional here, I have to go hide in the gym. Thank you all so much for all the gifted memberships, I can't talk. Be sure to thank whoever gifted them to you or just thank the mods. It'd be super awesome because it's nice to say thank you. We're gonna get to some Pikmin now. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already done so. Because if you haven't done that, what are you doing? Now I gotta flip-de-floop my screen around. Everybody then like clicks away. They're like, oh, now she's gonna game run. Which I love gaming! But never fear, the, eventually, oh no, I gotta get behind this. Oh no! Ah! Okay, hang on. TikTok will just have to stay down for a second. Sorry, TikTok. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. All the gifted memberships. Like the stream, or give us a 3-paragraph reason why you don't like the stream. Just go like it. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. headset clicking? My headset was doing something weird for a second there. Load! I can't wait till we get back from New York Comic Con. I have so many Ultraviolet games. Nice. Good game. Good game. Good name. I can't talk. Can't wait to come back from New York because there's so many things I want to craft now. And I'm so excited to like come back and just get started. It is Sunday. It is required. What is required? Oh yeah. I need to make an Ochi at some point. It's because the mic is on the bottom of the phone. Oh, sounds muffled. Let me go grab my other... Hang on. More crafty! Yeah! Hang on one second. I do need to add a bunch of crafting stuff to my wish list. This is going to be a craft Christmas. And not macaroni and cheese craft. You're writing an apology letter. What's happening? Oh, yay, the members are still coming in. There we go. This will help. The only thing I don't like is it does definitely block my view of the game. Is that better? Thank you for letting me know. Now we got TikTok settled. I just have so many little desk ornaments right now, which I love all of them for different reasons. I can have little crystals on my desk. It's Bulbasaur on a little Pokeball. I only have a couple of my little Pikmin guys out. Look how cute they are. Oops, I knocked over Olimar. Okay. Bloop. Boop, doop, doop, doop. I need to finish eating too at some point would be a good idea. Like my wall, thank you. That's kind of why I do this stream like this, so that way you all can see all my fun things behind me. Because I don't have this angle. Ideally, would be super cool. Is if I did, if I had multi-cams. So that way, like, when I am streaming, you all could actually see my whole wall, too. Would be awesome. And, like, a card opening cam would be awesome. What should we go do? We have a whole other area to explore. I think we have caves to go to, too. Double space. 10,000 words. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of words. Oh yeah, we still have somewhere to go at the Serene Shore, so let's go there. Cosplaying or upgrading Brittany? Probably not, just because Brittany isn't in the new game, you know? I think it'd be different if, like, the characters came back in the new game, but because they didn't, makes it a little difficult. Yeah, I think you're right. All the night missions are done. Oh, we pushed the paper bag down. I remember. We just have to be careful because we're taking out our purple Pikmin. Hello! Welcome to the YouTube stream. Playing some Pikmin today. Those of you on TikTok are watching. Sad that Brittany didn't come back. I know, right? She didn't come back at all. None of them did. And I really thought they developed those characters quite well. This is a thing that's gonna come out of... Yep. Nice. My morning is so good. How's your morning? Nice! Surprise how nuanced Brittany was as a character, lots of angles. Yeah, I liked Brittany and all of them. I thought they were so cute, but I don't understand why they switched to like the create your own character. Maybe that's like a typical gaming trope. Are they making it okay? Yeah, it looks like they are. Is there anything else up here? Oh, there's a timed battle back this way. Look, it's a leafling! Come, it's Dandori time. Yeah, Dandori time. Let's go. New day. Thanks for the new day line. Wow, how many castaways have been turned into leaflings? Never mind. We need to rescue them all. Dandori time. So I'm gonna wait till all my Pikmin get back to base. And then we'll come do some Dandori. Go back to base. My day's alright. Been playing Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah! Just got started playing Pikmin. I was painting a sculpture I made for one of my cosplays that I'm doing. So that's been really fun. Maybe I'll make it back yet. They're close. Oh, I thought that this was another piece. I was like, hang on. But yeah, it's, we were really busy earlier painting my sculpture. And I have a second one to paint too, which is why I might do another stream later. But if I'm gonna do that, then I desperately need to take a nap today too. I'm just so happy I got like a lot of stuff done yesterday. I sat down and I edited for like, I want to say 6 hours. Which was not fun. Like, I feel for my editors. Okay, so they're good. So let's go do a Dandori battle. But ideally, what I would like to do with, if you were to stream later, around what time? So if I'm gone for an hour, or like 2 hours max, then I come back, then I gotta film some stuff, so that way I have rewards for tonight. Maybe around 5, so then that way I could do the main... Maybe like 6. And then do like the main stream at like 7, 8-ish, and then be done by then. Heavy things have more value, but heavy is hard to carry. It's important how you carry. That is where you show your worth. It's important how I carry. What does that even mean? Wait, would it be a spicy? Yeah, it would probably be a spicy stream. Did Ochi not grab the boat? I am not doing very good at this level. Do I have enough? I don't have enough. OJ, where's OJ? I might have to redo this map. Oh, he can't grab it. Wonder why Ochi can't grab it. Okay. Interesting. Find the blob monster! I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this map. It's a little harder than I was expecting. 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be it. Cool. I kind of feel like I needed to freeze the water a lot more. I didn't realize Ochi couldn't carry that underwater. Oh, man. Oh, we have to try this again. You passed Dandori, you only need to redo if you want a platinum. Did I? Oh, we did not do the very best, but we got bronze. We made it, so technically you are right. Incredible Dandori. It's shocking. They beat the record. Take these. Almost, seeing me tilt therapy, that's funny. You did it! Come on, just get the gas ray out of here. So tonight's would be a 5 to 6 crafting, and then a switch, like 6 to 7 on the one place, and then maybe 7 to 8 on the other. Oh, that leaf growth. There's no way to tell who it is, but it doesn't matter. It's our job to rescue them. You got it. Aw. Got it. Yeah! This one next. Okay. Let's actually start heading that way. Oh, I gotta go all the way back up the sandcastle. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Whoa. Just in case. Oops. When am I filming the film again? No. They sent in for an availability check, but I was like, I'm open. You let me know. What way am I taking? Oh, interesting. Yeah, check out the socials. Also, I appreciate everybody watching that Halloween costume inspiration video. I'm glad people really liked it. Nice. Oh, that's like perfect timing. For later streams, use the top and the bottom. Nice. Thank you, Rip. Checking out anything's ID. Nothing. Could not be analyzed. No surprise there. Move base. Alright, I think it's... Is it down... and around this corner. There we go. Into the cave we go. I'm gonna take a bathroom break really fast. So I'll be right back, because I don't want to go into a cave when I gotta go potty. Nobody move. Right back. Don't be a fake fan. Yeah. I'm told some people are going to be dressed as me for Halloween. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, see you later, Robert. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Shocked with how many outfits. Oh, there's going to be 30. There's going to be 30. Hang on, I got to listen to this for a second. I forgot how to spell karaoke. I remember this boss. Oh, there's a boss in this one. Alright, I gotta post on my singing page. Thirsty? 30 is crazy. Oh, really? Thirsty. Alright. Here we go. I wanted to do 100, but I also ran out of patience. Oh, such a big bite of egg. Ugh. Thanks. I weirdly remember this map. Oh. You ever find it frustrating when you were in a film? Wait a long time for shooting? Do you mean like in between shots? Is that what you're talking about? Oh. Gotta be careful, because these guys will yeet your Pikmin off the ledge. So... Oh, no! Thought there was something there. I don't remember this map. I, for some reason, weirdly do, and I don't know why. Hopefully the protein. Yay! Egg powers. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't have a yellow. I need one more yellow for... Yep, great. One more yellow for up here. Got to be quicker than that. Oh, me? I got 85! Okay, great. Now let's go find the exit. Bolts, shots, wing, and the crank shoots when you need to see more available. Wait, what? Where's the... I'm just gonna auto. No, I need to be quicker. Oh! Quicker for what? It was 9 seconds. Oh, I'm commenting! That's funny. It's a battle so you can comment faster. I continue eating boiled eggs too. It's like they're not, you know, eggs are just easy. They're easy, like you just hard boil them, you got them, you just eat them. Like there's no real prep. And I find that like anytime I'm like starving and I just eat like one hard boiled egg, can't stand the flavor. Like truly hate it, despise it. But it fills me up really fast. Watch out for that guy. Is there a way around? started microwaving my white rice and mixing seaweed in it. So I'm trying to do no carbs, which is like not fun. And so I can't have rice. It is hard. Made so many eggs at LACC, even cracked 1, 2 in the sink. Oh, like you had too many? Or what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Too many eggs. Forgot that rice has yeah. No, it's okay. No worries. Yeah, so I'm technically doing, I talked about this on Instagram the other day. Ooh, we gotta hit that button. Pikmin are having trouble. I know, I'm trying. Hang on, give me a second. I'm trying to do, like, a version of keto where it's just, like, clean eating. Oops. Oh, I didn't know that that was on fire. There we go. Gonna get everything over here. Cool. So yeah, I'm allowing myself to have fruit, just minimal carbs. I'm actually doing quite good on it though. Like I'm not really hating myself quite yet. Sometimes I get to this phase where it's like, I want to die, but no, so far I'm doing good. Glad you didn't put shells with the eggs. Oh yeah, yummy. Prefer rice over eggs in small amount, fills me up quickly. I guess it just depends on like what you're going for, because unless you're like getting a lot of activity, rice will just store really easily as like, you know, carbs and fat. So it's like you more than likely would want to, well, at least for me, because I'm trying to like lose weight in stubborn areas. Is this one already diffused? It looks like it. Oh, I hate it. There we go. I'm trying to like eliminate fats, so for me, it's not really the move to do carbs. Is kind of the point I was trying to get at. But I am not a nutritionist or a dietist, so. Is that the double arrows? Is this platform? No, what is... Is it just saying that this pathway is open, I guess? Okay. Yeah, keto was not my favorite, to be honest. Like, keto... I think if you guys are watching my Dare Where is Official stories, keto really affected me. Like, it took all the fat from my chest very quickly, which is why I prefer this clean eating diet instead, like the restrictions on carbs and sugar, because I'm just finding it a lot easier this way, to be able to still eat things that I enjoy, but not just no carbs and no sugar. So yeah, I did talk about it on my stories. It was great. And I went and picked up, excuse me, some like keto, like snack treats that are 0 sugar. And a couple, oh, this one, I remember this one too. This is the tricky puzzle. I remember this one. Doink. This machine looks very complicated. Ah, the pink Pikmin. have to send a yellow Pikmin here. It's a point where we have to retract. So it goes there to the fan. I think it's there where we have to send it the other way. Yes. I see. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to send. There we go. They're just yelling over there. Yeah, I remember this map, so I remember the cheats. Nice. Okay. What does this one do? We'll go together! Woo! Ah, okay. There's the out. Oh. Don't forget to make some pink Pikmin. You're right. I don't remember how to do that yet. So give me 1 second. Yoink. Doink. Way better to eat clean, healthy. Yeah, I think, everybody finds what works best for them. I just know keto was not good for me in that sense. Like, I got lean in a month really quickly. I will say that, but I definitely lost a lot of my chesty besties, and that kind of bummed me out, because I like the chesty besties. Okay, how do I do this? Do I do yellow? Can I jump from there? I don't think I can. Right? I can only send Pikmin. Jump from the bag. Oh, from here. Ah, thank you. All right, here we go. Pink Pikmin. Wah! Or, excuse me, winged Pikmin. My bad.
They can fly! The variety of Pikmin types never cease to amaze me. Let me look these up.
The winged Pikmin. As their name suggests, winged Pikmin have spreaded wings and can fly. Of course, this means they can transport things by air and can save time that way. Their ground attacks are lackluster. Yes. But when it comes to aerial combat, they are unmatched. They're so cute!
Huzzah! The sky is no longer out of reach. We're going to do much more exploring and rescuing done with the help of these Pikmin.
Nice. Alright, let's go back and get our homies. Or can they come to me? Whoa. I don't remember how I got to the exit now. This way. Doink. Yeah, let's see if they can make it back up here.
No.
I didn't think so. I'll grab them. We got 90, we got 90. Hello, Brian. Need to go up this fan. Down the box. Up this fan. And we are out of here. Did I get everything though? 100. Let's go. Yeah. All right. I love blocking people on TikTok. It is so delightful. I'm like, ah, yes. Inappropriate. Okay, so let's work on this wall first. Dang! He was carrying that dart for no reason? Dang, boy! Can I? Oh, there we go. You banned. Oh yeah, I remember that. You banned. We got another pink flower up there. Does this lead me up there? Nice. We're gonna sacrifice some red because we did yellow at first. I show up once in a while. Yeah. Be sure to like the stream. That really helps me out by liking the stream. Woo-hoo-hoo! I almost fell off that ledge! Yikes! That would have been bad. I almost yeeted myself right off. More spicy spray! We're gonna go down this way. We got some more bubbles. We're gonna wait till it's done this time. Alright, this is where it's gonna get tricky. Why are they not grabbing? It's like it's almost too hot for them. They're not grabbing the stuff that's there. Interesting. Wait, whoa, why are you going that way? Oh, that's not gonna be good. Oh no. Oh no. Why did they go that way? I don't know if Ochi has heat protection. Okay, there's that. We're about to find out. Oh! Woo! Did I lose any? let's... Okay, they got it. Is there anything up here that we can... Oh, that's the area we came from. Pikmin can't be on Ochi. Oh. Interesting. I did want to ask everybody here on YouTube while I have you here. Robin, thank you for subscribing. While I have you all here, was there a, well, how do you feel about Saturday uploads on Darewares? Because I was thinking of doing, like, a Wednesday upload, like, or another day upload, and then, oh, but I need Pikmin. Interesting. So how do I throw myself some yellow Pikmin? Ah, that's what we do. Oh gosh, don't fall. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Good to see you too. Because I was thinking of changing the upload day on Darewares. Doink. Nice. Cool. Now we have that. Did I even need to do that? What are the days now? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I'm finding the Tuesday uploads aren't so great. The Thursday uploads are okay. And then the, all the other uploads, like Saturday uploads are great. I like the Saturday upload, the Tuesday and Thursday uploads right now when I'm done with work, so I have to wait till I get home to watch. Totally makes sense. I accidentally bumped my camera. There we go. Saturday would be a good day, not as much going on those days. Or I was thinking of doing, because I want to make those compilation videos. I'm gonna make a compilation, which I know will not be monetized. I'm doing a master compilation of the only eyes, only face trend. Because I did it so many times, which is how I hit 500,000 on TikTok. I think it'd be funny to, like, put them all in one video. Fun habit! Alright, let's go. That sounds good to me. I'm going to do a compilation video of all the package prankers from Season 1. I'm going to do a compilation video of... Gosh, what other compilations could I do out of TikToks? Because then that way, I think I might have those set for November, or maybe like January, because that way it'll give me January off to get ahead on content and like switching everything. Have a smart noggin, thanks! Oh no, okay. Okay, this is the one that has a shotgun, right? I don't remember how to do this one. So hopefully... we'll just pretend like we know what we're doing. We know how to beat you. Oh, no! Ah! Oh. music's great, though. Okay, we're gonna... Oh! Isn't it the feet I have to aim for? Ah, we're poisoned!
Oh wow.
So,
Convincing the Pikmin is your best option in situation to defeat the creature.
oh. Interesting. I forgot. Oh no, I can't save them. Okay. We have one Pikmin. We're gonna rewind time because now I feel like I understand what the boss is. Oops. Excuse you, game. I know, I like the soundtrack to this. It's super catchy. Okay. Why am I hearing chicken wing? Oh, that's funny. The Pikmin having a party! Okay, so we gotta be careful about the purpley spray. Oh, yeah. Did that do any damage? Nice. No! Aw, man. What if you did a spicy spray? I could do a spicy spray. Okay, so we gotta let them party. Oh! Woo! Nice. Okay, okay. Oh man, we lost one. Oh man, I was gonna try to. Woo! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! I was gonna try to spicy spray while they're up there. Oh! You can't get me over here. Okay. We're gonna go in hard. No, wait, 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 wait! Ah, that's not the button. There we go. There we go. Nice. Ah, there we go. Woo! Yeah! That one yellow Pikmin on the sideline. Oh, where'd he at? Is he hanging? Oh, did I grab him? He's like, it's fine. I'll just be over here. The spicy spray comes in clutch. Do we want to try... Actually, Do we want to try to do the whole thing again? Because I think we lost... I think we lost some. Do I think I could do it again and not lose any? Is the question. How many did I lose? Does anybody know? How many did I start the map with? I lost 2. Oh, I lost 2! That's fine. That's a great... Yeah, 2 is great. See, I thought when they were dancing, like the disco, like when they get poisoned by the dance, I thought that that means all those were going to get yeeted. But, very interesting. They don't get yeeted. Yeah, 2 is not bad. I ignite your imagination. Oh, thank you. Nah, he knows disco is dead. I love that boss's music, though. They did a good job with that one. Come join me on YouTube like Bloop is saying. Please. Looking at Audrey, too, here. A lot of yellow down here. I'm kind of wondering if that's, like, too much. Also, it says my delivery got delivered, so I might go grab that. So let's pause for a quick second while I go see if my foam clay made it all right. Made it an hour early. That's impressive. Hang tight. Just want to make sure no one steals my crap. Do not steal my crap. Yeah, they literally just put my molding clay on my front step. I asked for 2, and they only brought me 1, which means they might be selling out. So let me grab my other guy. So I wanted to make 2 just to see how the process would go. And this one I put in the freezer. And I got a nice long coil on him. So I want to show you guys. So this is what it looks like out of the freezer. I just wanted to see what it would do. And I just wanted to see what 2 would look like. And I'm actually, this one's a little bit more frail than the other just because there is more cord. So I got armature wire, and I made it in the shape that I wanted. And I kind of wanted more of like a bracelet sort of look for the second one, just to see. Because I think it would be cool if I had 2. I don't know if I'm going to bring both to New York. I'm a little worried about, you know, packing both of them. But I wanted to see what would happen if I stuck the foam clay in the fridge, and it turns out it sort of solidifies a lot better than the other one. Just for reference, that's my first prototype, and this is the second prototype. I like this one, and it looks like it will stay better on your arm. You like this guy better? So I'm a little behind on him. So I need to make him some lips, and then I need to make teeth for the other guy. So I don't know if we want to pause now. I might let him sit out for a second. So we gotta get lips on him. It won't take too long. Let's get through the game play a little bit, and then we can pause. Or actually, could you use the Pikmin disco music for some kind of TikTok? Maybe. You only have an hour till 12. Ooh, which means I should probably finish crafting this guy. Thank you for letting me know. Because what I can do... I could put on some music here while I finish this. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's gonna be kind of a back and forth day since I'm wrapping up a couple projects. We got our foam clay. I put more on my wish list because I really enjoy working with this medium. I can't wait to like crack into Warbler. I'm like, ooh, I cannot wait. Hey, Moko. Oopsies. I have to be really careful with this guy too, because he's a little less stable than the other one. Look at me all arts and crafty. I know, right? I don't know where I could find the Pikmin disco music. I'd have to look it up. As long as you're having fun. Yeah! I'm just gonna craft him some lips really fast. This is air dry, right? Yeah, ready to paint after 48 hours of drying. So we're gonna make him some lips really quickly. And then, after we make him some lips, we should try to make some teeth. Oh, this one's not as goopy as the other one. And we'll stick him back in the freezer. So we're gonna grab our foam clay. We're gonna warm it up a little bit. Disco Pikmin YouTube song. Nice. So we just want to make him... I tried this piranha plant to have, or technically it's like more like Audry 2 with the painting. I tried doing him without the lips first because I initially did it as one whole sculpt, and I found that it's very hard to paint and to let him sit and dry. Like if you look on the side, he's missing a little bit of that three-dimensional shape here, but it comes into play up this way. So it did not dry super weird on this one, but I want it to have that really like plump lip look all the way around. Yeah, we're doing kind of like a crafting slash Pikmin because I gotta let things dry a little bit between each step. So it's like craft a little, then play Pikmin. Craft a little, and then play Pikmin. And then eventually, if you guys would like, I could actually make a YouTube video on how to craft your own Audry too. Because you only need some armature wire, which you can get at like Home Depot or Lowe's. So it's like a type of wire that you can bend. Foam clay, which isn't that expensive. And then you need paint. And then obviously you could do some extra things like adding poison. Sent you a playlist with all the songs from all the games. Oh, excellent. Thank you. See how much nicer that looks? Like, it's gonna look just more three-dimensional. I do have to get this a little bit longer on this side, but it's not bad. Although, because it is a separate piece, it will have to, like, cure in the fridge again. And I'm finding the, putting him in the freezer seems to be working quite well. Good way to switch things up. Yeah, I mean, I've just kind of started really getting into crafting again because people actually enjoy watching me do it now, where it used to not really be a thing, so. give him a little bit of a, give him a little lip. A little Botox here. A little filler in the lips. It's got a lot of extra on this side, so I'm gonna peel some of it off. Let's bring the hype for crafting. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start to feature it also on my YouTube channel a lot more, but I need to do test builds first. So that way I can like kind of explain the things that go wrong. Like, I feel like if I did this a third time, I would try it in a different order just to see how it would go. Ta-ta! He's got lips now. It's so hard to see on the detail on camera because it's like just all one color. Aw, thanks, Moko. Should have learned by now to expect hidden talents. Eh. I used to not really have the time for crafting, and I still kind of don't, but I'm like, I want to do it anyways. Make some time for it, you know? Warhammer minis! Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I am pretty stoked on making that, like, big Audry cosplay at some point. Feed me some more. Feed me all night long. Such a good movie, musical. And if you feed me some more, I can grow up big and strong. Excuse you, camera. Could you, like... This camera. Yeah, the Fall Fairy crafting stream. Yes, and I have to start thinking of Ren Fair stuff, too. No, I'm not dressing up as Seymour. I'm doing Poison Ivy. And I just wanted some little planties by me. Need to figure out a fit. Yeah, I do need to figure out a fit with the new hat. I was thinking of doing just like a fall kind of witch vibe. What paint do I use with the clay? I actually had to Google it and ask Chrissy, but I think it's just acrylic. Yeah, gloss metallic acrylic paint. But I did like multiple paint jobs on this guy initially. I just started with like matte colors, so ones that weren't shiny, and then I wanted the top coat to be shiny, which I really, really like. He looks good. Good little plant. He actually dried really fast. I'm kind of impressed. For a human like Bulbasaur. Ooh, that would be interesting. Friggle Frank cosplay of the Dreadnought from Warhammer. Which one was that? Was that the one that won? Because I didn't really get to see the rest of the competition. I sort of like popped in and then I had to go. We'll have to make some little teefers too. Okay, so now we're going to take... Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that fat lip on the bottom. That looks so good. And we're just going to stretch it to the end. Nice. That looks good. I don't know if you guys can see, but I just made like 2 really long coils and just put them on the bottom here. See, his head wants to go this way a little bit. So So he might be better on this hand. I might have to make like something to hold on to a little bit here. Cause I just want like a little, you know, moment to interact with it. Like, oh, you know, while I pose and stuff. Oh, he does get stuck a lot in clothes, which is a good sign. It's just his head is so heavy, which I don't know why this head is so much heavier than the other one. Like, it doesn't support itself very well. And I wonder if I need to make a better support for his head. But, yeah. So, I'm going to stick him back in the freezer with his lips done. Because that's all I needed was lips, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go stick him back in the freezer. The clay doesn't really remain super flexible, but it has some breathability to it. Like you can see on this one, like it still moves pretty well. It's just, it's the wire on the inside and the foam clay. It just makes this nice movable figure. So it's not stiff, which I don't really want my little guys to be stiff. I wanted them to have some movement. I might make him a little extra while I'm sitting here. So I'm a little worried his neck is gonna break. More wire from head to steam. Wait, what? Because I double up on the wire. So I take it initially and I bend it into a U shape and then clap them together so it makes one more sturdy wire. Yeah, it's not brittle at all. Oopsies. I just ran you into my keyboard. I'm sorry. So if he's going to be in this hand, I need to fix this spot. Let's start with that. A little bit of a... And where do I feel like... I wonder if it's his neck that feels loose. And then, like, the nice part is you just, like, make a... Like, you can make the indent so that way it sits in your hand nicely. I initially wanted them to kind of sprout from the fingertips, but, you know, they're so massive that it doesn't really make sense for it to come from the fingers. I feel like he needs to be braced here. But I do think the freezer was the better way to go. Spin the wire makes it even stronger. That's what I did do. I clapped them together and then I like wove them around each other a little bit. And I'm sure you could get a thicker wire if you really wanted to. I feel like this part needs a little bit more. You could get a thicker wire. They're just harder to bend, and I don't have the tools to bend them. So I went a little lighter on the, like with the armature wire. Because I used I used a thicker wire for my snow fairy, my winter fairy. And that worked quite well. But it was very, very hard to bend, so I had to have, like, tools for that, and I don't have those. Okay. There we go. Now he's a little bit more reinforced. So I'm going to go stick him back in the freezer. His lips are already starting to dry quite nicely. So now he's got a little bit more girth. I wonder if he needs more all the way down. Yeah, I might do a little bit more. I think I have a hand drill somewhere. What would I need a hand drill for, though? It's like the more I put on this guy, the thicker he's gonna be. So I gotta be mindful of that. And I'm very curious how it will hold up in heat. Which luckily I'm going to New York, so it won't be warm by any means. But It would be interesting to see, like, what would this do if I brought it to the Renaissance Fair? Like, would the foam clay have to be replaced by something else? Because the clay, I learned, just by, like, touching it and, like, moving it around, it's, like, heat activated. So if I really want to, like, re-foam it, you could just, like, heat it up a little bit. It's supposed to completely set after 48 hours, but even holding it in my hands, I can tell that it comes a little loose. And I know it's water activated too, so if you get it wet, it will move again. But I don't necessarily want it to move again, so that's why I'm trying to, like, solidify. Okay. He's a little bit more solidified now. I'm going to go put him in the freezer, and then we'll get back to the game. Ta-da! Look at how cute he is. This is just the second prototype. I wanted to see if I could make it better and have it more smooth. But I don't think I can with the tools I have at hand. I might need to, like, make something in order for it to be propped up and dry in a certain way. That's what the color scheme, like, that's what he's going to end up looking like. Probably tonight he'll look more like that. And I gotta make teeth. Oh, be a very interesting sword fight. I suppose so. And I have to do all this sculpting today. Do all this sculpting today because it needs 48 hours to dry. So I gotta get going. So probably once I get back from my appointment, I'll make the teeth and then I'll put them in the freezer. Because that guy's pretty much done. He just needs teeth. He just needs some teethers and a hot glue the vines around. So I'll probably have the first one done by tonight. And then that way I can figure out what I want to do for the second one. Or if I even want to bring the second one or the first one. Kind of just depends on which one turns out better. You know? Alright, back to Pikmin. Here we go. Vonda is the person we found. Hey, isn't that the opera singer?
Well, hey.
No, I haven't primed any of them. They actually take quite well to paint. You just have to let them dry. That's the biggest part. Alright, here we go. Able to have a second smaller camera box when you're doing crafting. I technically don't have one now, but I'm definitely going to look into that for January when I redo. I'm going to basically jump back into Twitch streaming in January, and I'm going to redo my whole interface on Twitch. So probably in December, I will maybe not stream as much. Maybe take the first 2 weeks off to kind of get everything done. We'll see. I don't really know how to do multicam, so we'll have to see. I hate saying that I want to take November or December off of streaming because December is the best time to stream. You know, but that's why part of me is like I should make the switch back to Twitch before December. So it'd be cool to have multiple angles. Like, I have this great backdrop, but you don't even really get to see it. I mean, TikTok gets to see it, so it'd be cool to have, like, a camera over off to the side that way. So that way you could see all the stuff behind me and really take it all in. This is cool, you know? At least I really like my setup. Would you want to do a Switch next month, then? I'd like to, but I need some time. Like, I gotta have my friend come in and do inventory on my computer. Like, just do a quick, That's not what I want. Nope. Is it this way? Am I dumb? Well. Sorry, OG. What? How do I get to this? I don't remember, but it's fine. Follow the trail to the treasures. We'll just run after Ochi. Streamlabs has a good setup for multicam. I'm coming, I'm coming. Where? Yeah, no, I 100% agree. It'd be really cool to do some multicam streaming. Fetch dog! I know, right? Up this way? I don't think I have the right... I thought I would need yellow Pikmin for that. Is it this way? Why can I not... Having a controller malfunction. I'm forgetting how to do the thing. How do I get that map up again? I don't know how I keep getting this map up. I'm confused, but it's okay. Follow the other treasures. But yeah, you could do a couple of trial streams in December, soft launch. That would be ideal, because I am gonna separate and take the gaming off of their wares. But it's a work in progress. Yep, I'm following. Okay. The drama. Wasn't map or plus minus? That's what I thought too, but it wasn't working. Oops. See, I thought it was like the left control stick and Y, but that keeps jumping me off. Is it left control down? Up? This way? Move L. Ride, dismount, jump, charge, tablet. Tablet is the plus, but we don't need the tablet. Use the map in Pikmin 4 by pressing the plus button. Those are the shortcuts though. Select Ochi. Look ahead, move, open actions. Okay, Y is open actions. Oh, I can just hold down Y. Oh, okay. Got it. Did you change what the map button was? I did. I changed the shortcut. Oh, I see what's happening now. I put the base back up on top of the castle. Oopsie doopsies. You know what? Let's Pikmin spray them. We got it figured out! Hooray! Return of Dare Bear Live. Red carpets, interviews, photos. I know, right? I gotta get a new logo, too. How do I get up here? Oh my gosh, I forgot how to get anywhere in this map. About to hit that countdown. No, I think I'm gonna keep it as Dare Bear Live, right? Like, I don't know that renaming that would really change anything. I think I need a new logo. You got it, everybody? There is still another treasure somewhere. But I don't know where. You love the old logo? Yeah, I just think the logo needs to be changed. It's gotta be something a little different. It's been, you know, it's been some time. Ba, 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 ba. I do miss the calyx sometimes. Me too. I mean, I can pull the calyx in front. It's just tough because I gotta mount everything on the calyx properly, so that way, like, when I roll it, not everything goes, like, tumbling down. Because that do happen. Update might be a better word. Yeah, I think, like, the little pin that I have that you all were like, oh, is that the new Dare Bear logo? I think I want something kind of like that. But I might hire the artist that I used for the Dare Bear logo, but send her that picture and be like, can you make me something like that? And see what she can do. Because I really liked her art style. Yeah, I mean, we've kind of given Dare Bear Live, like, a break for over a year. And I feel like if I just upload the VODs on that channel, even if it only gets, like, 10 views, that's 10 more views than I didn't have before. And I'm gonna try to take gaming or, like, streaming a little bit more seriously. Like, obviously I'm still gonna have my phone on me, but I'm really gonna try to commit to, like, starting on time, being more upfront on Discord if I'm gonna stream or not that day. The Hydrate logo also has potential, yeah.
Hey, Dinger, isn't it about time you got back out there and helped us search for the missing castaways?
Maybe, but who's going to protect the rescue command post while I'm gone? And it has been helpful to have Dingo on call to provide any necessary guidance for Ollie Dare.
I suppose I hadn't considered it that way.
Well, be sure to consider it in the future. That was a close one. Can't lie, I'm a little biased towards the current logo. Interesting. I just don't know that the current logo really reflects me, in my opinion. I think it just needs a little revamp, you know? But I appreciate the feedback. Maybe you'll get more girl gamers watching. Maybe. It'd be super cool. So I have 30 minutes, which means I probably can't do a full Pikmin day. Or maybe I could if I didn't do caves. How long are the, looking forward to the Dare Bear Live return! I may have kept up on my subscription. Aw, thanks. Molly! Molly looks just like my character. Wow, doppelganger. Our work doesn't end here. It's our duty to care for them, and I forgot. More ooh-woo! Baby. Molly the streamer! Oh, I restarted my sub last week. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Yeah, I also need to have Joni come stay with me for a week, and then she can show me how she does streaming stuff. Thought Dare Bear Games or Dare Bear Plays would reflect your gaming side better. Terry! Thank you for subscribing, Terry Lynn. Let me think on that. Dare Bear Games? I just like live better. Because that's the only place that I will, like, that's the only place that I will consistently be going live at. And I don't want to keep it just to games, because what if I want to craft, you know? Speaking of subscription, welcome Coco! Thank you for becoming a member for 34 months! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Combi stream with Joni and Cole. I know, that's kind of the goal. But I want her at some point to come to LA and us just do a week of like casual creating content of like LA things. But also her showing me how to like do my stream properly. Bro sauce. No, you're good. And then, yeah, like it would just be very helpful. I'm trying to decide, what do I have time for? I could start making the PT Piranha teeth right now. That might actually be very helpful. Let's just save in the game. Save and return to title. Why are you now going back to Twitch? Well, we kind of did like a full year on YouTube, or pretty close to a full year, and I don't feel like the gaming on this platform really worked. I don't feel like it really benefited me at all, to be honest. If anything, I feel like, it didn't hurt me, but it definitely just didn't help. And I think it'd be better if I just, like, solidify the gaming on its own thing. I'm really trying to, like, spread everything out, which another term is, like, amalgamating, which is where you, like, you take all the different pieces of yourself and you put them together. And I tried doing that for gaming, and I just don't know that it made sense on this channel. It was a good try. I thought maybe it would help me in the gaming sphere if more people knew that I gamed, but that wasn't the case. It was that people knew that I gamed, they just didn't want to watch, which is fine. I understand that this content isn't for everybody. I am totally, oh man, we only got 83 likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please go like the stream, that'd be helpful. So I don't know, it's just, everybody does things a little differently and wants to watch different content, and that's why I'm starting to make different channels for the different content, you know? So, yeah, it's a whole thing. Did it. Wait, what? A lot of people in cosplay I know is from that cosplay show. Which cosplay show, Steve? We're going to make some teefers for our little guy, and we're going to let those dry. Ah, from Ben Pace. Interesting. I skipped his last interview at LACC, and I felt really bad because they only do Saturdays for interviews, and I needed to focus on my performance, so. I know a lot of people say that they have found Joni from that cosplay show, so I'll have to, eventually, at the next con, I'll have to see if he's available to do another interview. 2 different strategies. Wait, what? Streaming here didn't give a YouTube boost. It didn't, but it didn't actually hurt me either. I feel like it made more people aware. Like, people that were finding my short form content ended up finding my live streams, which was kind of cool. So, we're just going to make some little teefers. Oh, by the way, the walker on your wish list. I have questions. What are the questions? I feel like that's, like, the perfect size. Like, if we... It's hard to hold and show. So I hurt my back, and everybody was thinking about getting me a walker for LACC, because I might have needed it. I think I need to make them a little more pointed, but I like that size. That is a good size. So we were talking about it on stream, because I had really hurt my back. And there was talks about getting myself a walker. I lost to an earring. Yeah, I bent over to pick up an earring, and my whole back was like, nar. So I like the pointiness, but I think it's a little too much clay now. We're strong like Russian bull. Yeah. Believe much better community vibes on Twitch, not just with people, but in chat and other creators also. Yeah, I just think, like, it was a good attempt. Like, I'm not mad at, like, taking the year off. But if I'm gonna keep breaking apart and, like, niching down on on things, I think the best place to keep the gaming is on Twitch. Because then that way it, like, makes sense for me to go to TwitchCon and stuff.
Paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app, and $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a fitness app, and more money for a...
Okay. That ad was starting to bother me. I recall the back injury. I must have missed that, though. Yeah, it was quite bad. Like, I'd hurt myself pretty badly again. So I need to go actually get what's called a CAT scan to have my back muscles looked at. And then that way they can tell me, like, hey, girl, you got a disc that's popped out or something. And, or if it's just, like, this just kind of is what it is. Because there's back pain that runs in my family. But, yeah. So, it was the whole thing. Funny, a year ago you got the complete opposite advice about putting everything in one place. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though, is that like some things really work for people. And, I wanted to give it a try because you never know. Sometimes things just really work. And sometimes they really don't. So, you have to try the advice, you know, and see what sticks sometimes. Especially because I haven't had a lot of growth on YouTube in so long. That's a nice tooth. Haven't had a lot of growth. And, like I said, I've actually been bleeding subscribers lately, which is very strange. But I also, like, understand. We did tell Coach no at Walmart. Yeah, thank you. It's not that I didn't want it, don't get me wrong, because it would be definitely helpful to have one around. But the problem is that I didn't have a way to take it home. Like, I already had so much stuff in my suitcase. Like, everything barely fit in the car on the way back, so that would have been a huge pain in the butt, so... It'd be different if I would have left room, but I usually don't for LACC. Another little tooth. That's what I meant about two different strategies. Amalgamating or separating. Yeah, it's such a hard decision because, like, I think, though, from time to time, this wasn't the worst thing. Because, think about it, these videos of me playing games are forever going to be on this YouTube channel, right? So, like, I have another Not My Neighbor coming out. I have that, like, vampire game that I played coming out. And then what I'm going to do is film a YouTube video to put in the playlist. It's like, if you enjoyed Dare Taylor or me playing these video games, you can come join me on my Twitch, you know? So it's just another marketing tactic to get people to my Twitch. So, if you're not trying, you're dying. I suppose so. But if you're bleeding the old subs that only come for one thing, is it a bad thing that you're losing them? No, it's just, you know, it's sad to see every day, you know? Like, it's a bummer when you wake up. It's like the same thing on Instagram right now. It's like every day I go and I check and I, like, lose 1,000 followers. And it's kind of like, oh, man. Like, it just kind of sucks. Like, when you're moving forward in your life, but your content and the new direction you're going in feels like you're going backwards. What, Steve? For reals forever. What? Yeah, it was a pretty big one also. Oh, yeah. I would definitely not have had room. So I'm basically just using my fingers and I'm making tiny little triangles. I'm going to make a variety of sizes of teeth because I don't know which ones would be the best. After I start gluing, it'll easily tell. And I think it'll be funny if they have, like, different sized teeth, you know. Using playlists is a great idea. I remember suggesting that a few years ago. Yeah, you definitely did. I just hadn't had the time, which is what that whole... You know how I keep going through my YouTube channel, like, changing things? That's part of it, too, where I have to go into everything and, like, remake it all. I also, like Camus suggested, really want to get into doing Pinterest. Like, now that I'm going to start doing, like, makeup tutorials on this channel, I'd like to, what's it called? I'd like to make more playlists for the makeup. You know? I think just the people who are leaving are the ones that want to see one thing. For sure. I hope so. Because otherwise it'd be kind of sad if, like, people are leaving for other reasons. But I also have been, like, kind of mean in the comments lately. Like, I'm just not taking people's, like, crap anymore. So I'm just like, you know what? I've made it very clear this is not the place for that. I don't know how else to help you. So I've just been, like, kind of going in on people. Okay, I already have Taylor's Diary on TikTok for that. I might end up making, like, a Taylor's Diary YouTube channel. Just to have something that links to my stuff. But folks these days have a short attention span. We'll go after the next shiny thing. That's why, like, when people tell me, like, oh, why don't you just take a break? Or why don't you take, like, a month off and see what that does? And it's like, it won't make me feel any better. If anything, it'll make me feel worse. Might not be the only one. Wait, what? I'm on, like, Pinterest and most of my new platforms, so it makes sense if you want to grow that audience. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to do, like, to work on the Pinterest board a lot. Telling people off. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, it just, I get kind of sick of it from time to time, and I have to remind myself that, like, all it takes is one person to, see me being mean like that, and it could be a turnoff. So I gotta check myself. And all it takes is one person to, like, see that and then be like, oh, Dare's mean. When it's like, I'm not mean. I just don't tolerate, like, the crap anymore. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and let you bully me and then you backpedal and be like, Dare's mean. When it's like, dude, you left the comment. You asked for it. Like, don't even pretend like you're not the one who started it. And in my opinion, it doesn't matter who finishes it. It's the person that ignites the flame that makes the fire, right? But am I to blame if I add gasoline to the fire? I mean, I guess so, but in my opinion, when it comes to hate, if you start the fire, I'm allowed to come over and be like, listen here. So boring the other day. I know, like, what's up with people leaving that my content is so boring now? I'm like, okay. Cool. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. But anyways, off the story of hate comments. If you need someone to be mean to you, just holler. Oh my gosh, Rooster? Yes, I will. I will find you. I'll be like, I'll at you. And you've got, like, the rooster emojis? Heck yeah. Put it out, the fire. Yeah. But see, if I did put out the fire every single time, the best way to put out a fire is to extinguish it, right? So then I would just block the person, which is kind of, that would extinguish them in metaphorical stance here. But also, I know that blocking them gives myself the satisfaction all the time of, like, I made them, you know, I fought back, I stood up for myself. So that's why sometimes I kind of retaliate a little bit. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to block you because you need to see that your actions have consequences. It's difficult because some weird people want that attention. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's like, what can you do? Cry about it. I love this playlist. Ah, political stuff. I love ads on political stuff. Huh, but there was a yeah, let me see. Mods, take the brunt. Yeah, you guys go through and fix it. You guys do great. So yeah, maybe at some point I'll take some time and, like, fix my Pinterest. Do me a hecking educate for the makeup tutorial, like learning how to specific makeup look. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just did a soft edit yesterday on 3 makeup looks for Halloween. 5 makeup looks for Halloween. And it's gonna go up on Halloween morning. But I'm gonna start making, like, little shorts of it, because I think it could do really well if I put out some content. Frickle frackin' political things! Yeah. Used to block and then just make another account. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? It's like they never stop sometimes. It's like, I hate it. I hate it here. I kind of want to go to this appointment in my pajamas, like a lazy frickle frack. You know what I should be doing? I should be drinking this protein shake too right now, actually. Comfy clothes are the best. Yeah! I mean, I got my, like, Pikachu pajama pants on. Ugh. Yeah, it's a very interesting community right now because I'm just trying to juggle staying in the male side of things and then also trying to grow a female audience, you know? It's just interesting. I do wonder if I should make a YouTube channel that's Taylor's Diary and then only post like shorts on it maybe and see how that goes. Maybe it's time to draw away from the thing that people want you to do and focus on the thing. But I feel like I am doing that, Matthew. I feel like I've definitely been doing things that I really want to do. So, I mean, I've been doing it for like 3 years, to be honest. Like, that's why none of my numbers have rose until Instagram did. And I'm really excited because you guys remember that day that I had that really important meeting that I hurt my back on? And I went to the meeting despite hurting my back? I got approved for that meeting, which means there's a content creator event that I basically applied to be like, hey, I'm going to teach your people how to make content, and this will be really fun. And, like, they approved for me to go to their event. So, the Taylor's Diary will intrigue some folks. I think it might be beneficial if I, like, just do... Like, you guys know how I have repurpose.io set up and it, like, recycles all my content onto YouTube Shorts. If I did the same thing with the Taylor's Diary on TikTok and linked it to a YouTube channel, I think that could really help. You can use your masterclass for social media. Yeah! Yeah, I wish more people watched that Delulu Canoe episode because I feel like that was very helpful. But... I need more of your new stickers. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely have some. I'll have a lot more stickers. I want to make definitely more stickers. I want to come up with some more pins. Happy you're able to share your knowledge. Yeah. In other news, the solution to the walker on the plane issue, a wheelchair. I don't know. I don't know what my P.O. box can and cannot. I will need some more foam clay. So if somebody wants to get me more foam clay, that would be awesome. Because I had to buy myself this tub. And I can see myself making more and more sculptures as I keep going. Look at this big tooth. That's a little big guy. So I have 2 really big ones. It's from Amazon. That was a bad attempt to a joke. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need a wheelchair. Chrissy even thought it was a little crazy that I put a walker on my wish list. But hey. I get it. I'm gonna make some more tiny teeth. But yeah, now that I think about it, I think that the name Dare Bear Live is probably gonna stay the same because I don't want to just do gaming content. I want to be able to come and sit down and like talk with you all some days and then some days play a new game. Can you add something to your wish list without a limit? I don't think so, but I could just put like 10 on my wish list. I gotta look on my wish list and see if like some of the things have been actually getting bought. Can you add some? Maybe all your Taylor's Diary would just be daily vlogs when you can. I'm not much of a daily vlogger. I could do it without like hiring an editor. But then that would like kind of compete against the Dareware's official because I feel like then I don't know. I just feel like it needs to. I like the cosplay vlogs on this page. A 25-pound box of clay. Oh my gosh, is it foam? Foam clay? That's insane. Oh my god. I love the name Dare Bear Live. It's when our Dare Bear is live, so it fits very well. Yeah, I like it too. And maybe in December I'll start doing some research again on merch, because I would desperately like to make merch with somebody. No, darn it, it was air dry clay. That's kind of the same-ish. It's close, but it needs to be foam clay. Do you put any more thought into Star Wars Outlaws? What about it? What is it a game? Yeah, we'll keep Dare Bear alive. So maybe what I'll do... So what I'll do is I'll start putting all the thirst trap stuff, like the shorts, on Dare Bear Live on on YouTube. And then I'll do what I did on this channel, and I'll pull the rug out from everybody and then go straight to gaming VODs, just so I can get monetization on that channel. That would be hilarious. T-shirts! Yeah! It's the game you were playing a month ago. I am very picky about what games I play on camera. So I'm usually not open to a lot of people's suggestions, to be honest, because I don't know that people suggest games that I like. I've been watching your try-on haul videos, and those transitions are legendary. Thank you! I know the sweater vest one turned out really good. My editor, Greg, killed it. And I want to collaborate more with my editor, Greg, because he's funny. I told him that he could do inserts of himself at some point, but it's got to, like, make sense to the video. He also wants to help with the skit comedy channel. Need a Dare hoodie. I know. I just don't have the brain capacity to do merch myself. So I definitely need a company that would take a bigger cut. Kind of like Call Me Chris Editor does. Yeah, exactly like Call Me Chris. I need to, what's it called? I just need to find a company that will do merch for me and will do a lot of the shipping and dealing with that kind of crap. So that way I don't have to think about it. Long form games you're thinking of doing on camera. That would be a PS5. And I don't have that hooked up to my gaming. Or like my setup. And I don't think I ever really plan on streaming my PlayStation 5. How much does your foam clay cost? I want to say, I mean, this I paid $50 for because it, I, like, had a TaskRabbit go get it. Technically, they were supposed to get me 2, though, so I gotta see if they reimbursed me. Because you have to pay for the product, and then you have to pay for somebody to go get it. And then I made sure I tipped them high, because I wasn't gonna have time today to go get this. And now I has. I think the foam clay is not even that expensive. Let me look. I also play it, yeah. You have 5 tubs on its way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Found it for 12. Okay. Did you get the bucket one? Because that's the best one. And it's super cheap. Oh, there are different colors, too. I'm gonna have so much of it. Okay. Did I get Warbler? I think you can buy Warbler. And do I have a heat gun? I gotta look up and see if somebody bought that for me. Just saying, it's new now. Oh, okay. Because that's the next step to all this, is getting Warbler. And then what I could do is I could make a like a stencil. So that way I could just pop the clay into like the stencil. Match the one that you showed on stream. Excellent, thank you. I pay attention at times. Great. Let me work on these. Would you ever finish Luigi's Mansion? Ooh, that's a good one that I should finish now that we're in October. I kind of forgot about that game. I probably will never finish Dread as much as I love my girl Samus. That game was freaking terrifying. I hate it. Gotta make a couple more teeth and then I can go. Let's put the lid on the thing. Okay, everybody on TikTok, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed crafting and gaming with me. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel called Dare Wears. Had a really cool upload go up yesterday, so go watch it. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye. I am wondering, though, later on today, if I should love Dread. Oof, Dread is terrible. Yes, Sea of Thieves. I would like to play that off stream. Would be really fun. I also... What was I going to say? There was something. Oh, should I do, like, a YouTube stream like this, or should I do it from my phone? Yeah, I have time to finish this. We have a crew. Yeah, that'd be fun. I actually like Sea of Thieves, though I'm still learning the ropes. Yeah. So craft here, and then... Well, because I was going to craft a little bit more, because I have to get these guys done. Phone ones are crazy, so yeah, do the phone. Okay, so maybe I'll do a vertical phone stream later. Because I need time to go to this appointment, back home, take a nap, shower. I gotta wash my hair today. Make a piece of content. So I'm probably only gonna do like a $50 reward for that stream later. And then, guess I'll be modding from my phone. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it's gonna be a craft stream on YouTube. And then a switch to the spicy, and then a switch to the smaller spicy. Is kind of my plan. And I should do 2 different rewards. One for 50 on the main, and then one for like 30 on the back, or on the smaller one. I can do that. Guess I'll be, yeah. Glad I have tomorrow off. Sorry. Hopefully it won't be too late for you, will it? That's why I'm trying to, like, plan it for an earlier time so that way I can pack afterwards. I'll be asleep when you're on. Aw, man. If you need a mod for YouTube, I have a very strict requirement on modding. So, when will the crafty stream start? I'm aiming for 5, but I might just go 5:30. If you are at your crafting table on your phone, you can move to phone to show what you've done without moving everything around. That's why I'm wondering if I should just do on my phone, you know? Might be a little bit easier. Alright, so now I'm going to load up. I think I'm going to do one more coat of paint on this guy and then I'll be finished. For now. Oh my gosh, 1 a.m. I'm so sorry. That is very late. I just want a little bit more dimension on him. Which again, it doesn't really matter because this is all gonna get covered. With vines. Guess I need to get a walk in before streams. Yeah, that sounds nice. Good weather today. Yeah, so hopefully by the time I get back, he'll be ready to be finished. I might even glue the foam clay in his mouth and then stick him in the freezer at one point. That way he's a little, yeah, there we go. We just want it to have some dimension to it, which is why I keep putting another layer and another layer and another layer, because then that way it adds, I don't know, it makes the piece look so much more interesting. I also really like all his little, like, bumps and bruises. I think it looks kind of cool. And then we'll put, like, a tiny bit of shimmer on top. And we'll just blend it out. I just want him to have some fun color dimensions. Cool. And then when I come back, we'll put his teeth in. And then we'll add some little things on the side, and then he should be done. He looks so good. All right, I'm gonna leave him out here to dry. All over my Switch case, which will be great for my Switch. And I'm gonna move those little teeth into the freezer. And that is going to be it from me. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me until later. Mocha Coco won't make it, but thanks for trying. Woof. So I'm going to try to aim for 5:30 at the latest. Hopefully at like 5 is more what time I'll make it. But, yeah. I should probably post that I'm going to do that. All right, everybody. I will see you all later. Goodbye. Let's aim for 5. We're going to aim for 5. Let's do 5. I can do it all. I got this. Bye, everybody. Okay, bye. Good night.